Hi, my name's Chloe Musser. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Benton, Pennsylvania. Here with me, I have my 4-year-old milker. Her name's Capri. I got her when she was 2 months old. We started working with her at the farm and putting just a rope halter on her, which is what she has on her right now. When she was about 4 months old, about 2 months before fair started, we started working with a leather halter, which is also a show halter, which fits the same as this halter, but it's leather up around the ears and around the nose, and then a chain comes down where this rope goes down to have more control over the cow's head. It doesn't hurt them at all. It's uncomfortable, if anything. So for shows, you have to clip them, and for cows, a cow that has had a baby before and is now milking, you shave everything on their body. For a heifer, which hasn't had a calf yet, you shave everything except the hair across their spine and then the hair on their belly. And so with the hair on their spine, it makes them look straighter. So like when you pick their head up like this, it makes them look straight all across and everything is level. And then their belly hair just makes them look fuller, bigger. So cows around, they normally get bred around a year old, maybe a little bit before. So normally they're milking by a year of age. Entering into the fair, you have to have two things. You have to have registry papers, which they'll come if you buy your cow from a breeder. They'll come with them, and you have to have health papers, which come from your vet. So your registry papers tells you everything you need to know about your cow, tells you their full name, their registry number with the United States of America, like their Holstein program. It tells you the full name of their mother and the full name of their father, tells you where they were bred, how old they are, and it comes with a little ear tag number, which you can find on their left ear in a silver thing. So that's on your registry papers, and then your health papers, your vet will come either 30 to 25 days before the fair, and they'll check out your cow, make sure everything's good with them, give them any shots they need to make them healthy, and then your vet will give them to you. So when you register them through the fair, you'll go on and you'll write down all their information. So you write down their full name, the full name of their sire, which is their dad, the full name of the dam, which is their mother, and then their ID number, their date of birth, and what breed they are. So this is a black and white Holstein, and then behind me there's some red and white Holsteins. So the only difference between them is obviously the color of their fur. So black ones are black, red ones are like a brownish, sometimes red color. That's about the only difference between them. So once you register them, you'll get here, and on board, the fair will have a copy of your health papers for your animal and your registry papers. So when you get here, you'll get them off the trailer, you'll read them their ID number, which is found on the silver tag in their ear, and if it checks off, they mark you good, and you come in and you load your cows into your stalls. Throughout the week, you do have to do more bedding, so laying down more straw, picking up more sawdust, putting that in here. You feed them. Whatever schedule your farm has for your cows, you follow that schedule as well at the fair, so they're not getting thrown out of whack, and they could possibly get sick from that. Milking, we milk them twice a day, 5:30 in the morning and 5:30 at night. And then for showing, if you have a milker, you want to bag them, which is meaning you fill their udders to the fullest potential, and then when you bag them, you put like some sort of adhesive on their teat so the milk doesn't leak out. And that just makes their udder look fuller for show day, and it makes the judge happy, essentially. Yep, and then for showing, you just put the leather halter on, you have your chain, and you show with your left hand. So you're going to be facing towards the cow, showing with your left hand, holding their head up high, and then you walk around in a clockwise circle around the judge. the judge will come around, ask you some basic questions like the date of birth of your cow, how old she is, who her mother is. They won't really ask who the dad is because they don't really care about that. And then, so they'll place you and they'll line you up in an order, going from first place to whatever place, however many people are in your group is however many places there's going to be. So they'll line you up in that order and they'll come around and you set them up. So for a milk cow, if the judge is on the left side, you want their left foot forward, so their udder is being shown off to the judge. And as they move around, you want to position the cow to the judge's best interest. So with a milk cow, obviously you want the udder showing. With a heifer, you want the front feet square and then their left foot forward, right foot back. Kind of just same deal with milkers and heifers. It's just heifers don't have an udder to show off. It just makes them look the best to the judge's eyes. And then there's also showmanship, which is optional here. That's just based on how you look in the arena. So you still go in with an animal and you walk in and you'll do your normal circle, but the judge is looking at you. So you want to position yourself to where the judge can see you at all times. So they base it off of how you control your animal, how you carry yourself in the ring, and then eventually they'll line you up and you'll switch animals with other people. So then they can see how much control you have in general or if it's just with your cow. After that, they'll switch you back to your cow and they'll judge you. And then, so showmanship is before, like your regular showings. So your class showings, which is, it falls into breeds, and then there's different categories under your breeds. Like she would be a 4-year-old senior cow. And then heifers are all based on when they're born. So there's spring heifers, fall heifers, winter heifers. There's fall yearlings, spring yearlings, and winter yearlings. And then just based on when they calf, depends on when they turn into a cow and go into that category.